Welcome to everybody. Now I am going to demonstrate about the subscript tag, superscript tag, big tag, small tag, and your different types of tags used to create listed items. Now just I am demonstrating one by one. First of all, I am demonstrating about the heading tag. Let this is written as dog type space HTML. I am telling you again and again, this although this is enclosed within brackets, within angle brackets, it is not a tag in HTML, it is simply a statement which gives information to the browser about which type of HTML or which version of HTML you are using to create a web page. And if you specify this statement at the very beginning of your web page or document, then it will be better, or the web browser will upload your web page smoothly and correctly. Then type as usual, the first tag is HTML. Then let us use body tag, first head, then title, demonstration of heading, list, and other tags. Okay. Slash title, slash head, then body. Then here see, suppose I am typing H1. This is my heading 1. This is my heading 1 slash H1. How many types of headings are there? 6 types of headings are there in HTML. Just simply copy and paste it. There is no need to write the break tag at the end of each line. Just change it to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But this will give you accurate output, but there is no heading as H7, H8 and H9. Let us examine H2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It works up to 6 headings because there is no heading as H7, H8, H9 and so on. You want to see the output as this is my first heading, this is my second heading, this is my heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6, and like that. Heading 7, heading 8 and heading 9. Okay, just save it. Slash body, then slash HTML, save it and go to browser window. What is there? Headings. See there. So open it. The headings work properly from heading 1 to heading 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So there will be no effect for heading 7, heading 8 and heading 9. So it is clear that there are only 6 headings you can use to give your headings from largest font size to the smallest font size, or from largest headings to the smallest headings. If heading 7 is there, then you will see here, and each heading when gives you the output, it will create a blank line before and a blank line after the heading. And there is no need to use the break tag to see the headings in different lines. But here, as there is no heading 7 in HTML or heading 8, these are simply considered as plain text. These are simply considered as body text, and these are not at all as headings. So the output is condensed into a single line by your browser. So it is clear that 6 types of headings are available in HTML. I am just removing these 3 headings which are not appropriate at all. Now I am using paragraph tag, the P tag. The P tag, this is my paragraph contents. Okay, and just type this line. So what will be the output? Like your heading, the P tag also creates a new line. See here, there is no break tag, and there is also at the beginning of paragraph tag, P tag, no break tag is used here. But like heading tags create new lines, the P tag also creates new lines. Let this is, I am creating another paragraph, P. So if you just simply press the enter key in your notepad window, there will be no effect in the browser window. If you give number of, if you create number of new lines, then create another paragraph. You think the paragraph will be shown just giving you extra space in your browser window. It does not happen like that. Let this is my second paragraph. I am writing, this is my second paragraph. So what will be the output? See, Okay, so no extra space. If you omit the space from the notepad window, it also gives you the same output. I am refreshing it again. See, it creates. That means like heading tag, the paragraph tag also creates new line. Now I am going to demonstrate about different types of listed items. That means generally sometimes we may list or show the items in chronological order or in a bulleted list or what exactly defined in your dictionary, Wikipedia and glossary. Let us start from bulleted list. Suppose there are 3 tags used to create listed items. One is unordered list. If you want the items in bulleted manner, that means there is no exact sequence of order. You have to use UL tag for ordered list. You have to use OL tag and to define a term, that is define or DL tag, definition list tag. DL stands for definition list, UL stands for unordered list and OL stands for ordered list. Let us demonstrate one by one. First of all, UL. And in between UL, you need to specify LI number of times. That means list item. How many items are there? Suppose you have 6 items. You have 6 items. You can type, suppose physics /LI, chemistry, again LI /LI. Each item, whether it is of unordered list or from ordered list, it should be enclosed between LI and /LI. Mathematics, let us just write, and these 4 items will be displayed in the bulleted form. See, save your file. Then go to browser window, then just refresh it. Let us see the 4 items what are included in the LI tag, using LI tag. That means this is one list item, this is another, this is third one, this is fourth one. And here the bulleted icon is present and the default bulleted icon is this. That means the field circle is known as this. This is the, if you are not specifying any type of bulleted icon, then it will be the disk type of icon. Let us just examine. I want square type of bullets. Then use the attribute type, give its value square, SQUARE. Okay. UL, this is the UL part, and this is the /UL, this is the closing part, and told you many times that if there is some attributes and you of a tag and you want to use the attributes, don't use them in the closing part of the tag. They are always written in its opening part. So suppose you want square type of bullets, then use an attribute type and give its value square. Save it. Let us see. So this is the square type of bullets. If you want circle, then just change its value to circle. Just save it. When you make some changes, please save it before refreshing. Otherwise, there will be no changing effect. There will no changing effect. Okay, so you specify the bullet type as circle, and accordingly in your output you see the items in bulleted and in showing circle items. Now just change it to ordered list, that means OL. Simply use OL, then slash OL. What happens? The items will be shown in number format 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Sorry. See, so the items are seen in number formats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like. If you add another one, that is let another item is English, then it will automatically show in number 5. Slash li, then again li. MIL slash li. Here the output will be seen like 1 physics, 2 chemistry, 3 mathematics, 4 IT, 5 English and 6 MIL. Just refresh. Okay. Suppose you want to change the number format to Roman letter, that means I, double I, triple I, IV. So like UL, you can also use the attribute type equal to I. Type equal to I. Save it. Then go to browser window, refresh it. See, I, double I, triple I, IV, VI like that. And if you type small I, then also you see the listed items like that, and you specify type equal to A. You will see the items in ABCD format. Okay, ABCD, simply small A, small ABCD. Suppose you want to start the item not from 1, from 5. The physics will be the starting list item you want to see as 5th item. Then if your type is 4 and you specify start equal to 5, so what will be the output? A, B, C, D, E. the physics will be shown in the E then F like that. See, see 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start equal to 5. Then suppose type equal to A. Yes, ABCD from the letter 5 is E. So the item will be shown like that. So this is the ordered list of items. We can change. We have demonstrated the unordered list and ordered list. Now let us demonstrate about definition list. DL list. That means to define a term, you need 3 tags. One is DL, another one is DT, and third one is its DT. Suppose you want to define the term HTML, then start DL, then start DT. The term is, let us give it bold effect, HTML /b/dt. The term ends here, and here you define the term HTML. Suppose it is a markup language to create web pages. Okay, it is a markup language to create web pages, and it stands for hypertext markup language. It stands for hypertext markup language. So this is my definition, and /dd, and here you have to close the DL tag. That means the definition list starts here and ends here. Here the term you are using HTML, and here using DD tag you are defining the term HTML. That means you want to write something about HTML, like the meanings of different words are described in your dictionary or Wikipedia or your glossary. So just save it and see what happens in the output. See here, this is the HTML. Automatically the indentations are here. We are not using any tag to indent the definitions, but in the output window, this is the term and this is its definition. Okay, so these 3 tags, DL, then DT, then DD, these 3 tags are used to define different terms. Okay, so the power has gone, and we will see the other remaining parts in my next video. Okay, bye.